All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Just kind of a quick, I don't like to sit there and, recap every day, but just a quick recap of yesterday. I mean, XELA, we talked about that 4 level main idea yesterday, XELA. And, the biggest reason I bring it up is that's the importance of these key levels that we look at, whole dollar, half dollars, previous day's highs. Other than that 1 day spike, it was back in March, it was a 52-week high. So I'm not saying there's one every day, but that is that trend alignment. And I talk about Brian Shannon's book all the time. I mean, one of the most influential books in what I look to do. I think it's one of the best books. If you're looking to day trade and swing trade, I can't recommend it enough. Brian's been on the podcast. Really nice guy, awesome guy. You can Google Steady Trade Brian Shannon. But again, it's just that whole dollar, half dollar squeeze points. Listen, I like to have fun. I like to pick on the bros that called XELA an incredible short last week at like 250 or something. But this is what happened when people get trapped. And it goes from 4. It pulled back for like 90 seconds, but straight up from 4 to 550, 545. So, and now let me close the loop on this. The biggest reason, I'm not here to spike the football. I'm not here to brag. The biggest reason I bring up XELA is it's the same thing today. Okay. What I'm always trying to do here, again, I'm not picks. Okay. I'm not, everybody on pre-market prep, let's all pile in to some illiquid stock, push it up and pump it on Twitter. That is nothing like that. Nothing like that. What I'm trying to do here by showing up every day is giving you the tools to do this yourself. Okay? So it's not about XELA. It's not about MRIN or ELF or any of these. It's not about the ticker. It's about taking these concepts, taking these ideas, and applying them yourself so that you can be self-sufficient. And listen, if I quit pre-market prep tomorrow, let's say I do. I know I've gotten angry and did the Cartman and took my ball and went home several times. But again, if say today is the last day, I'm trying so that tomorrow you can find your own XELA. Next, Friday, next week, next month, next year, next decade. Because if you're just following people, you're not self-sufficient, and it's never going to work over time. You'll get lucky here, you'll get lucky there. So, that being said, XELA over 5, exact same thesis as yesterday, exact same comments. Now, I hope XELA waits till after the market open. I'm going to say that. I always say when new traders, when you're new to this stuff, my hope is this settles down, consolidates below 5, and then breaks midday, late day. And I think that's the highest probability setup for a new trader out there. So, XELA is today's. All right. So if you've been on pre-market prep, when I talk about the SSDD play, okay, whether it was ALF, whether it was MRIN or BTX, I'm just trying to remember some of these tickers from recently. It's the SSDD, and if you don't know what that is, everything's recorded. Watch the past webinars. That being said, JVXN is today's super sketch China play. This ticker is so hard for me to type. JVXN. Just a weird ticker. So this is, what is the dip and rip designed for? Let's break it down. I think it's been a while since I broke it down. JVXN. Textbook dip and rip. Why? I always want to give you the why. Low float, great volume, stupid news, total and absolute POS China scam company. Actually, I'm going to drop in stupid news, hot sector related though. What I like is that the BS press release is hot sector related. And then price action is what we want. What is the price action that we want? It's exactly what it's doing right now. Where's my stylus? So JVXN currently has a high, what I would say in that 750 whole dollar, half dollar area. So what do we look for on a terrible, terrible, terrible worst stock in the world chat pump? Or sorry, not a chat pump yet. I got ahead of myself. So what we're hoping for, much like on OSAT, I mean, remember, one of the things that made OSAT such a great early spiker was the chat pump. What's the chat pump do? Brings in sheep, lures in short sellers. So I'm hoping we get the chat pump. I don't think we have yet. Normally the chat pumps come right at 9 a.m. because they want to target all the FOMO bros, you know. Google the story of the two bulls, okay? The story of the two bulls is all about the FOMO bros that can't get in fast enough. So anyway, ideally we get that pull into the open, which attracts those short sellers, and then we get that high of day break. Currently, now understand that 750, that level may move, okay? But as of right now, that would be that 750, 945 hard entry, and then you would use a 3-to-1 risk to reward to determine your stop and your goal. So let me save this thing. JZX. This is the worst ticker in the world. JZXN. Why can I not remember it? So anyway, number one, dip and rip, simply because it's a complete, total, absolute China scam. So it's perfect for the dip and rip. JV. This ticker's gonna kill me, man. I mean, normally it's like I can remember tickers like instantly, but this one just it's like I don't know. It's like anyway. I'll move on. Share copy shareable link, and we will drop that into whiteboard. And let's move on. TJ asks about MINM. Intelligent Wi-Fi. Or wait, that's a week old. So what's the news? I don't see any news on MINM. So just for the sake of time, I'm going to move on. Now listen, it's a 15 million floater. It's traded 7 million shares. The only hesitation I have is I don't see a Y. And that understand that's not a bash, especially right now. I mean, especially right now. I mean, we have so many stocks that go wild on no news. So that's not a bash. It's just I prefer XELA. I prefer JVXN. What do you think about SGOC as a dip buy? Where did these ideas come from? Where's the parents? Where's the role models? Like 17, 18 months. Listen, if you're considering SGOC as a dip buy, please go to StocksToTrade.com/free training. Go to Day Trading 101, and I'll see you tomorrow.